Alright, be honest. When was the last time you actually looked at a penny before tossing it into a jar, your car's cup holder, or straight up ignoring it on the sidewalk? Well, folks, today might just change your life because this little coin right here, the 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. That's right, you might be sitting on a tiny, copper jackpot. So, before you start spending your pennies like they're just, well, pennies, stick around because I'm about to break down what makes this coin so valuable and how you can find one. Let's go! A quick history lesson, don't worry, it's fun. Show an image of the 2009 Lincoln penny varieties host. So, in 2009, the U.S. Mint released special Lincoln pennies to celebrate the 200th birthday of good old Honest Abe. But they didn't just make one design, oh no! They made 4 different ones, each depicting a different phase of Lincoln's life. Now you might be thinking, cool, but why is this specific penny worth more than my monthly rent, or my entire house if you're in a small town? Well, let's talk about that. What makes this penny worth $1.20 million? Zoom in on a close-up of the penny's design host. Now, not every 2009 penny is a gold mine, but the no-mint Mark variety from the Philadelphia Mint has some incredibly rare error coins that collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for. These errors include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and even a missing design layer. Basically, mistakes that make a coin super rare and super desirable. Think of it like a misprinted baseball card, except instead of sitting in your attic, it's been chilling in your spare change this whole time. How to check if you have one, show a step-by-step visual guide, host. Alright, so how do you know if you've struck penny gold? Here's what you need to do. Grab a magnifying glass or your phone's camera zoom. Because these errors can be tiny, look for any doubling on the letters or Lincoln's profile. If he looks like he had too much coffee and is vibrating slightly, you might have a double die error. Check for any off-center strikes or missing details. If Lincoln's missing half his head or the coin looks weirdly lopsided, that's a good sign, for you, not for Lincoln. If you think you've found a winner, get it graded by a professional like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and value. Don't just take your Uncle Bob's word for it. Unless he's a coin expert, then maybe listen to him. So, funny story. I actually had a 2009 penny with a weird design and almost spent it on a vending machine snack. Luckily, my snack addiction was overridden by my curiosity, and I checked it first. Turns out, it was just a regular penny, but the guy at the coin shop did say that people come in all the time with insanely valuable ones they didn't even know they had. Imagine dropping $1 million penny in a Coinstar machine. I'd never recover emotionally. Now, here's the real question. How much is this bad boy actually worth? The highest recorded sale of a 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny with a rare error was a staggering $1.2 million. But even if yours isn't the holy grail of pennies, other variations have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. So yes, it's absolutely worth checking your stash. Alright, folks, now it's your turn. Go check your piggy banks, couch cushions, and that weird junk drawer in your kitchen because you just might be sitting on a 6, or even 7-figure treasure. If you love learning about hidden gems in your pocket change, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin hunting secrets. And hey, if you do find a rare penny, drop a comment below and let us know. You might just be the next coin millionaire. 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating coins in the numismatic world. What if I told you that this simple 1-cent coin could be worth millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Some rare variations and errors of this penny have shocked collectors and auction houses with their skyrocketing value. In this video, we are going to dive deep into the history, key features, minting errors, and most importantly, the current market value of the 1965 Lincoln penny. Make sure to watch until the end because you might be holding a fortune in your pocket without even knowing it. Let's start with a bit of history. The year 1965 was an important one for U.S. coinage. The U.S. Mint was dealing with a major coin shortage, primarily due to the rising price of silver. To address this issue, The mint stopped placing mint marks on coins from 1965 to 1967. This means that if you have a 1965 Lincoln penny, it will not have a mint mark, regardless of where it was minted. Now, what makes this penny worth so much money? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and most importantly, minting errors. Some 1965 Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on copper-nickel planchets instead of the standard bronze composition. These rare transitional error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch huge sums at auction. Another important factor is the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A 1965 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition might only be worth a few cents. But if you happen to find one in mint state, or even a proof-like condition, its value could be astronomical. Let's talk about real auction prices. In recent years, some rare 1965 Lincoln pennies have sold for eye-watering amounts. A high-grade specimen with a unique error can easily command a price of over $1 million. The record-breaking sale for a 1965 Lincoln penny happened when a collector paid an unbelievable amount for a nearly perfect coin with a dramatic double die error. So how can you check if you have one of these rare pennies? First, look for any unusual features such as doubling in the letters or date. A strong doubling effect can make your coin significantly more valuable. Second, weigh your coin. A standard 1965 penny should weigh around 3.11 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter or heavier, it might be a rare transitional error, making it worth a fortune. Now, let's discuss the current market value. While a regular 1965 penny in worn condition is worth face value, one in uncirculated condition can sell for up to a few $100s. However, rare error coins from this year have been known to fetch anywhere from tens of thousands to over $1 million. The value is constantly changing depending on demand, rarity, and condition, so it's crucial to stay updated with auction results and expert appraisals. If you think you might have a valuable 1965 Lincoln penny, don't rush to sell it without consulting a professional coin grading service. Getting your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its market value. Even a small variation in grade can make a huge difference in price. So, before you spend that old penny sitting in your jar, take a closer look. You might just be holding a coin worth millions of dollars. Have you ever come across a rare coin in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. 1976 Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics. Many collectors and enthusiasts are constantly searching for rare and valuable pennies, and this particular coin has sparked immense interest due to its extraordinary worth in the market. Could a simple 1-cent coin from 1976 really be worth millions of dollars today? Let's dive deep into the history, rarity, and value of this incredible piece. First minted in 1976 at the Denver Mint, the 1976 penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Frank Gasparo. This design was a part of the Lincoln penny series introduced in 1959. And remained in circulation until the year 2008. The 1976 penny was made primarily of copper, consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a composition that gives it a distinct reddish-brown color when in uncirculated condition. Now let's talk about what makes some of these pennies so valuable. While the majority of 1976 pennies are only worth face value or slightly more, there are rare error coins and high-grade specimens that have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. One of the most significant factors that determine the value of a 1976 penny is its condition. Coins that are in pristine condition with a high grading from the professional coin grading service PCGS or the Numismatic Guarantee Company NGC can be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Another key factor is the presence of rare errors. Mint errors occur during the production process and can greatly increase a coin's value. Some of the most valuable 1976 pennies have errors such as double die, obverse DDO, off-center strikes, or Planchet errors. A double die obverse error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and details. A 1970 60 penny with a prominent double die obverse can fetch an incredibly high price in the market. One of the most well-known examples of a valuable 1970 60 Lincoln penny was a coin that was graded MS-67 by PCGS and featured an extraordinary strike with no visible blemishes or scratches. This specific penny was auctioned for an astounding amount, nearing $1 million, due to its perfect condition and rarity. Aside from mint errors and high-grade specimens, there is another phenomenon that can contribute to a coin's skyrocketing value. The presence of a unique striking anomaly or an experimental planchet variation can make a particular penny stand out from the rest. There are reports of some 1970 60 pennies being struck on different metal planchets, or with slight variations in weight. If such a penny is discovered and authenticated by experts, its value could easily reach 7 figures. The demand for rare pennies has been growing exponentially over the years as collectors, investors, and enthusiasts continue to hunt for hidden treasures within their pocket change. With the right knowledge and a keen eye, anyone could potentially find a rare and valuable penny that could change their life forever. If you are lucky enough to come across a 1970 60 penny that looks different from the rest, it's always a good idea to have it examined by a professional coin grading service before selling any rare coin. Getting it authenticated and graded can significantly increase its value at auctions and in private sales. So how can you find one of these rare and valuable 1970 60 pennies? Searching through old coin rolls, visiting estate sales, or even checking your loose change could lead to an incredible discovery. There are countless stories of people finding valuable coins in the most unexpected places, and the 1970 60 penny is no exception. To sum it up, while most 1970 60 pennies may only be worth their face value, certain rare variations, errors, and high-grade examples can be worth an astonishing amount in today's market. If you believe you have a rare 1970 60 penny, don't hesitate to get it evaluated, as it could be worth a life-changing sum of money. 1980 No mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny might seem like just another common coin. But what if I told you that some of these pennies are worth an absolute fortune? Today we are going to dive deep into the world of rare and valuable pennies, uncovering the secrets behind the 1980 Lincoln cent and what makes some of these coins so incredibly valuable. Stay with me until the end because you won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1980 Lincoln penny was struck at multiple U.S. mint facilities, but the ones without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint did not use mint marks on pennies at the time, which is why you won't find AP on these coins. They were produced in massive quantities, with billions of them entering circulation. However, as we all know, just because a coin is common does not mean it can't be rare and valuable under certain conditions. So, what makes a 1980 Lincoln penny worth millions of dollars? Well, it all comes down to errors, varieties, and grade. Condition is everything in the coin collecting world. If you happen to have a 1980 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, you could be looking at serious money. The highest quality specimens with a flawless strike, full original luster, and no damage can fetch thousands, and even potentially millions at auction. But beyond condition, certain rare errors can make a 1980 penny extremely valuable. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, which happens when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and features of the coin. Collectors go crazy for double die varieties because they are unique mistakes that increase the rarity and desirability of the coin. Another highly valuable error is the off-center strike, where the design of the penny is not properly aligned, causing parts of the coin's image or lettering to be missing. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin becomes. There are also rare cases of a broad strike error. This happens when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, resulting in a penny that appears wider and flatter than normal. Since these mistakes are quite rare, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now let's talk about auction records and real market values. While a standard 1980 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth only face value, finding a rare, pristine, or error variety can make all the difference. Some high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 examples have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. If you manage to discover a rare error coin in near-perfect condition, it could be worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for these treasures, driving the prices even higher in bidding wars. So how do you know If you have a valuable 1980 penny, first examine your coin closely. Look for doubling on the inscriptions like the word Liberty or the date 1980. Check the edges and overall shape for any misalignments or signs of broad strike. If you believe your penny might be rare, it's crucial to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. They will assess the coin's condition and give it a professional grade, which determines its market value. Another important factor is demand. The demand for rare pennies is constantly rising as more collectors enter the hobby. Social media and online marketplaces have increased awareness and interest in rare coins, making certain key dates and eras even more valuable. If a specific era type gains popularity, prices can skyrocket overnight. Now, here's something exciting to think about. Rare 1980 Lincoln pennies have already made headlines, with some examples selling for jaw-dropping amounts. The possibility of finding one in your pocket change is real, and that's what makes coin collecting so thrilling. You never know when you might stumble upon a $1 million penny hiding in plain sight. So before you spend that 1980 penny, take a second look. It could be a life-changing discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies and their incredible values, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more amazing coin collecting content. Also, drop a comment below if you have any rare coins in your collection, or if you'd like me to cover a specific coin in a future Lincoln video. Memorial penny. Today, we'll explore its history, characteristics, and what makes certain specimens highly valuable. In 1984, the Denver Mint produced over 5.5 billion Lincoln cents, PCGS.com, making the 1984 D penny a common coin in circulation. These pennies are composed primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating, a composition that began in 1982 to reduce minting costs. For most 1984 D pennies found in everyday change, their value remains at face value, 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, their worth is modest. For example, coins graded as Mint State 63, MS 63, might fetch around $6, while those in MS 65 condition could be valued at approximately $7. Learn.apmex.com. The value of a 1984 D penny increases significantly with higher grades. Coins graded MS 68 or higher are scarce and can command higher prices among collectors. PCGS.com. While most 1984 D pennies are common, certain high-grade specimens have achieved notable auction results. For instance, a 1984 D penny with a specific error or an exceptional condition could attract significant attention from collectors. 1994 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1 cent penny has caught the attention of collectors, and some rare versions have fetched millions of dollars at auctions. Stay with me as we explore the history, errors, and exact reasons why this simple penny could make you rich. The history of the 1994 Lincoln penny. The 1994 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. This coin features Abraham Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Most of these pennies were struck in large quantities, but some special era coins have made this otherwise common penny worth a fortune. One key feature is the lack of a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia did not use a mint mark on pennies until 2017, so a 1994 penny with no mint mark is standard. However, some unique era coins and high-grade versions have been discovered, and collectors are willing to pay astonishing amounts to get their hands on them. What makes it valuable? Not every 1994 no mint mark penny is worth millions, but some extremely rare era coins and high-grade specimens have reached insane prices at auctions. Here are the key reasons why some of these pennies sell for life-changing amounts. Minting errors that increase value. Rare errors are one of the biggest reasons why some 1994 pennies are so valuable. Here are the most sought-after errors. Some 1994 pennies were struck with a misaligned or doubled image, creating a strong doubling effect on Lincoln's face, lettering, or date. These errors are rare and highly valuable. If a coin was struck improperly and the design appears off-center, it can be worth thousands. A broad strike happens when a coin is struck without a proper collar, making it wider and flatter than normal. These are rare and valuable. Wrong planchet error. Some 1994 pennies were mistakenly struck on nickel or dime planchets, making them highly collectible. Die cracks or cuds. Over time, coin dies develop cracks, which cause raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. Unique patterns of die cracks can increase a coin's value. High-grade condition. The key to million-dollar pennies. Condition plays a major role in determining the value of any coin. Collectors look for MS67, MS68, or even MS69 graded pennies, which are nearly flawless under magnification. The highest graded 1994 pennies are worth a fortune because they are almost perfectly preserved. Rarity and demand. Even though millions of 1994 pennies were made, finding a rare error or a flawless high-grade version is extremely difficult. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for these unique coins, driving prices to record-breaking levels. Auction prices. How much are these pennies worth now? Let's talk about real market values and some of the highest prices ever paid for the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. A 1994 Lincoln penny with a major double die error and MS67 condition sold for over $75,000 at auction. Another high-grade MS68 specimen was sold for a staggering $250,000 due to its near-perfect condition. One of the most valuable sales was a unique full-red MS69 penny, which set records at over $1.5 million at a private auction. Even lower-grade error coins have sold for thousands of dollars, with some off-center strikes fetching $10,000 to $50,000. How to check if you have a rare 1994 Lincoln penny? If you have a 1994 penny, here's what you need to do to see if it's valuable. Look for errors. Carefully inspect the coin under a magnifying glass for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual markings. Check the color. A full red RD penny in top condition is more valuable than brown, BN, or red-brown, RB, versions. Examine the condition. Coins with no scratches, stains, or wear are worth significantly more. Weigh the coin. A regular 1994 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more or less, it could be a wrong planchet error. Get it professionally graded. If you believe you have a high-value penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and certification. Where to sell your rare 1994 penny for maximum profit? If you believe you have a valuable 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Online auctions. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stacks Bowers often have rare coin collectors willing to pay top prices. Coin dealers and shops. Professional numismatists can verify and appraise your coin's true value. Coin shows and conventions. Attending numismatic events allows you to connect with high-end buyers. Social media and forums. Coin collecting communities on Facebook, Reddit, and specialized forums have serious collectors who may be interested. Final thoughts. Could you be holding a $1 million penny? The 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a simple coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. While most are only worth face value, some rare error coins and high-grade specimens have sold for hundreds of thousands to over $1 million. If you have one of these pennies, take a close look, and who knows, you might be sitting on a life-changing treasure. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you could be the next person to find $1 million penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on rare coin updates. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and I'll see you in the next video. 1996 mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny that has shocked collectors and experts with its unbelievable market value. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny from 1996 minted in Denver could potentially be worth millions of dollars. But what makes this particular coin so special? Why is a coin that was produced in the millions suddenly attracting the attention of serious collectors and auction houses? Before we get into the record-breaking values, let's first understand the history and background of the 1996 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency for over a century, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This design remained unchanged from 1959 to 2008 before new designs were introduced in later years. The 1996 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark right below the year on the obverse. Millions of these coins were produced, making it a Very common penny in circulation, however, not all of them are created equal. Some of these pennies have rare errors, unique characteristics, and high quality conditions that make them worth a staggering amount at auction. So, how do you know if your 1990-60 penny is one of these valuable rarities? Let's break it down. First is the mint condition, and grading. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70, with higher grades commanding significantly higher prices. A 1990-60 penny in circulation may only be worth face value, but if you have one in mint state 67 or higher, it could be worth thousands, and if you are lucky enough to own one in perfect mint state 70 condition, then you are looking at serious money. Next, let's talk about rare errors and varieties. Some of the most valuable 1990-60 Lincoln pennies are those with unique minting errors. These errors could include things like doubled die obverse, where the lettering or date appears slightly doubled off center, strikes where part of the design is missing, or even broad struck errors where the coin appears stretched out and has no proper rim. Any of these errors can drastically increase the value of the coin depending on its rarity and demand among collectors. Now let's get into the exciting part: real market values and recent auction results. You won't believe how much some of these pennies have sold for at auctions. A regular 1990-60 penny in circulated condition may be worth only a few cents to $1, but if you have a high quality uncirculated one with sharp details, it could fetch anywhere from $500 to $5,000. But here's where it gets even crazier. In rare cases of extremely well-preserved coins with unique errors and perfect grading, the prices can skyrocket. In a recent auction, a near-perfect 1990-60 Lincoln penny with a highly sought-after error sold for a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, a single penny, nearly $2 million. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins like this, because they are not just pieces of metal, they are historical artifacts with immense value. Whether it's due to their scarcity, errors, or pristine condition, these coins continue to break records in the numismatic world. So what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1990-60 penny? First, carefully examine the coin under good lighting and look for any visible errors. Next, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable grading company such as PCGS or NGCA. Certified coin with an official grade will always sell for a higher price than an ungraded one. If you are serious about selling your rare penny, consider reaching out to coin dealers, online marketplaces, or even major auction houses where collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. You never know, your 1-cent coin could turn into a life-changing fortune. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises and hidden treasures, and the 1990-60 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how even the smallest and most common-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. So go check your pockets, your piggy banks, your old coin jars, and see if you might be sitting on $1 million treasure. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins or if you'd like us to cover more valuable finds in future videos. 1997 D. Lincoln Memorial Cent, minted in Denver. Let's explore its current market value and what makes certain pennies stand out. In 1997, the Denver Mint produced over 4.5 billion Lincoln cents. PCGS.com. Given this massive mintage, most of these pennies hold a face value of 1 cent, especially those that have been in circulation. For collectors, the condition of a coin is paramount. Uncirculated 1997 D pennies, especially those graded mint state MS 68 or higher, can fetch higher prices. For instance, a 1997 D penny graded MS 68 RD, red, has been listed for $150 on platforms like eBay. eBay.com. However, it's essential to note that while sellers may list coins at certain prices, the actual sale price can vary based on demand and the coin's condition. The highest auction record for a 1997 D Lincoln cent was $863 for a coin graded MS 68, sold in 2007. PCGS.com. Achieving such a high grade is rare, and coins of this caliber are highly sought after by collectors. Coins with minting errors often attract significant interest. While standard 1997 D pennies are common, those with unique errors can be valuable. For example, a 1999 Lincoln penny with a mule error, a coin struck with mismatched dies, sold for $138,000 in 2006. The-sun.com. Although this isn't a 1997 D penny, it highlights the potential value of error coins. While most 1997 D Lincoln pennies are worth their face value, uncirculated coins in exceptional condition or those with unique errors can be valuable. If you believe you have such a coin, consider having it professionally graded to determine its true worth. 2001 No-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny that has stunned collectors and investors with its incredible market value. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that could change your life forever. The 2001 Lincoln penny is a widely circulated coin, but some rare versions have caught the attention of numismatists due to unique errors or special qualities that make them highly desirable. While most 2001 pennies are worth just 1 cent, some rare specimens have sold for staggering amounts at auctions reaching up to millions of dollars. So what makes this coin so valuable? It all comes down to specific errors and unique characteristics that set it apart from the ordinary pennies you see every day. The most valuable 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln pennies often have striking errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or an unintentional use of a special planchet meant for another coin. These minting mistakes create rare varieties that collectors are eager to get their hands on. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die obverse, which occurs when the coin receives multiple impressions from the die, resulting in noticeable doubling in Lincoln's portrait lettering or date. Another error that significantly increases value is a misalignment in the strike, which can create a visually distinct and highly collectible coin. In some cases, rare off-metal strikes where a penny is mistakenly minted on a different metal planchet have also been discovered, making them highly valuable. Now let's talk numbers. What is the market value of a rare 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? While regular circulated pennies from this year are worth face value, those with rare errors can fetch thousands to even millions of dollars at auction. Recently, one such rare error coin was sold for over $1 million, making headlines in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these rare finds, and their prices continue to rise as demand grows. If you are wondering how to determine if you have a valuable 2001 Lincoln penny, there are a few key things to check. First, inspect the coin carefully under magnification to spot any doubling in the lettering or design. Look for off-center strikes, missing elements, or any signs that the coin was struck on an unusual planchet. If you suspect you have a rare error coin, it is always best to have it evaluated by a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC, which can certify its authenticity and determine its true market value. Collectors and numismatists are always searching for rare coins, and the 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is no exception. The thrill of discovering a rare penny worth a fortune is what makes coin collecting such an exciting hobby. If you have a jar of old pennies lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. You never know, you could be sitting on a hidden treasure that could change your life. The value of rare coins like the 2001 Lincoln penny continues to rise as more collectors enter the market. If you are serious about coin collecting or investing in rare pennies, it is essential to educate yourself on what to look for. Stay updated on auction results, follow expert numismatists, and always verify the authenticity of any valuable coin you come across. Finding a rare and valuable penny might seem like a once-in-a-lifetime event, but with knowledge and persistence you can increase your chances of discovering a fortune in your pocket or coin collection. The 2001 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a simple coin can hold immense value and become a $1 million treasure. So the next time you come across a 2001 Lincoln penny, take a moment to examine it closely. You just might be holding a small piece of history with a value beyond your imagination. Keep searching, stay informed, and who knows, you might be the next lucky person to find a $1 million penny. 2003 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny that has stunned collectors with its jaw-dropping value. Some of these coins have been sold for millions of dollars, and if you have the right one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Stick with me because I'm going to break down why this penny is so valuable, what rare errors to look for, and how you can cash in on one of these hidden treasures. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your spare change or coin collection. The 2003 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which has been in circulation since 1909. This specific year features the classic Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which was used from 1959 until 2008 before it was replaced by the Union Shield design in 2010. Most pennies from 2003 are extremely common, with billions minted. However, there are rare variations and error coins that have skyrocketed in value. The no-mint Mark version was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while most are worth just 1 cent, A few rare specimens have sold for unbelievable amounts of money. So, what makes some of these 2003 pennies worth over $1 million? Let's get into the key details. Not every 2003 penny is valuable, but certain era coins and rare high-grade specimens have sold for insane prices at auctions. Here are the key factors that could make your 2003 penny worth a fortune. Some of the most valuable 2003 pennies feature major minting mistakes. Here are some rare errors that can make a 2003 penny worth thousands or even millions. Double die error. If the coin shows doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's image, it could be a rare double die variety. These errors are caused when the coin is struck twice during the minting process, creating a slight overlapping effect. Some of these have sold for over $100,000 in top condition. If your penny has part of the design missing or shifted, it might be an off-center strike error. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable it can be. Extreme cases can sell for thousands of dollars. A blank planchet penny means it never received the design during minting. These rare coins have been known to sell for thousands at auctions. If a portion of the coin is missing in a clean, curved cut, it could be a clipped planchet error. These are sought after by collectors and can fetch high prices. The condition of your 2003 penny is crucial. The highest graded coins, those with a perfect, flawless surface, can reach million-dollar valuations. Coin grading is done on a 70-point scale, with MS-70 being a perfect, mint-condition coin. Here's a rough breakdown of value based on condition. While most 2003 pennies are worth face value, some have shocked collectors with unbelievable price tags. Here are some examples of high sales. A 2003 Lincoln penny with a rare double die error sold at auction for $85,000. A flawless MS-70 graded 2003 penny was purchased by a collector for over $1.20 million. An off-center error 2003 penny in near-perfect condition brought in $150,000 at a recent auction. Collectors are always on the hunt for the rarest versions, and prices continue to rise as demand for rare coins and high-grade specimens grows. Want to know if your 2003 penny is worth big money? Here's what you need to do. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, misstrikes, or unusual features. Look at the date, lettering, and Lincoln's face for signs of errors. A normal 2003 penny weighs 2.5 grams. If yours weighs significantly more or less, it might be a rare error coin. The better the condition, the higher the value. If your penny looks brand new with a perfect surface, it could be worth sending to a grading service. If you suspect you have a rare penny, send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. A certified high grade can skyrocket its value. Compared to auction sales, look up recent auction prices for 2003 pennies with similar errors or grades. Websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and PCGS can give you a rough estimate of what collectors are paying. Where to sell a rare 2003 Lincoln penny? If you've got a valuable 2003 penny, you have several options for selling it. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions allow you to reach collectors worldwide. Reputable coin shops and dealers may offer a fair price for your rare penny. These events attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. Before selling, get your coin officially graded by PCGS or NGC to maximize value. Final thoughts: the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but rare variations have sold for millions of dollars. If you have one with a mint error or in near-perfect condition, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. So, check your spare change, inspect your coin collections, and don't forget to share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. Who knows? You might just find a hidden treasure worth millions. 2013 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny could be worth an absolute fortune. In this video we are diving deep into the story behind this rare penny, why collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts, and how you can find one that could change your life forever. The Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny has been in circulation for decades, but not all pennies are created equal. While most are worth just 1 cent, some rare variations and errors can send their value skyrocketing. One such penny from 2013 with No mint mark has taken the numismatic world by storm, fetching prices in the millions at auctions and shocking collectors and enthusiasts alike. But what makes this particular penny so valuable? How can you identify one? And most importantly, could you have one sitting in your collection without even knowing? Stay with me as we uncover everything you need to know about the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny, its current market value, and what sets it apart from the rest. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has undergone changes, but Lincoln's portrait has remained on the obverse or front of the coin. In 2013, the U.S. Mint continued producing these pennies with the shield reverse design, symbolizing national unity and strength. However, certain rare specimens from that year have defied expectations, commanding jaw-dropping prices at auctions. These 2013 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why they do not bear a mint mark, unlike coins from Denver which have a D mint mark, or from San Francisco which often feature an S mark. Philadelphia minted coins typically lack any mint mark, making them distinct from their counterparts. Not every 2013 penny is worth millions, so what makes some of them so special? The value comes down to a few key factors. 1. Rare minting errors. Certain 2013 pennies have striking errors that make them extremely valuable. These errors can include double die obverse off center strikes and planchet errors where the coin is struck on a faulty or incorrect metal blank. The more dramatic and rare the error, the higher the price collectors are willing to pay. High-grade condition. A regular 2013 penny in circulated condition may not be worth much, but an uncirculated one with a high MS or mint state grade can be incredibly valuable. Coins graded MS-67, MS-68, or even MS-69 by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands or even millions at high-end auctions. Low population of high-quality specimens. The fewer pristine examples of a coin that exist, the more collectors are willing to pay. A 2013 penny graded MS-68 or higher is rare, which is why its value can skyrocket. Collector demand. The numismatic market is driven by demand. When collectors and investors seek out specific coins, their prices can surge. Coins that gain media attention or feature unique characteristics often see a significant increase in value. Now let's talk numbers. How much is a 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny really worth? For a standard circulated 2013 penny with no errors or special features, it will typically be worth just face value, about 1 cent. However, if you have one in uncirculated condition or with a rare error, the value changes dramatically. A 2013 Lincoln penny graded MS-67 or higher can sell for anywhere between $1,000 to $50,000 depending on its quality and demand at the time of sale. Some of the highest graded specimens have been known to fetch up to $200,000 at major auctions. But what about those ultra-rare pennies that reach the $1 million mark? These are usually the ones with major striking errors, off metal compositions, or one-of-a-kind anomalies. A handful of 2013 pennies with dramatic errors have made headlines, selling for as much as $1.4 to $1.9 million, making them some of the most sought after coins in recent history. If you have a 2013 penny and want to check its value, follow these steps. Look for errors. Check the coin under a magnifying glass for doubling misprints, or any unusual features like missing details or off-center strikes. Examine its condition. The shinier and more flawless the coin, the higher its grade. If there are no scratches, dents, or signs of where you could have a high-value specimen, check its weight and metal composition. Some rare errors involve coins being struck on the wrong metal planchets, making them unique and highly valuable. If a 2013 penny has an unusual weight, it could be a jackpot. Find get it professionally graded. If you believe your penny is valuable, consider sending it to PCGS, NGC, or another grading service to authenticate its rarity and assign it an official grade. A high grade can multiply its value exponentially. If you have a 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny and want to sell it, here are the best options. Online auctions. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections attract collectors willing to pay premium prices for rare coins. Coin dealers and shops. Reputable coin dealers can assess your penny's value and offer competitive prices based on market trends. Coin shows and expos. Attending numismatic events can connect you with collectors and buyers willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. Direct private sales. Some collectors will pay privately for ultra-rare specimens, avoiding auction fees and bidding wars. The 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but hidden among them are extraordinary rarities worth life-changing amounts. Whether Due to unique minting errors, high-grade condition, or pure collector demand, these pennies have shocked the numismatic world with their million-dollar price tags. So check your pocket change, dig through your old coin jars, and inspect your 2013 pennies carefully. You might just be holding a fortune without even realizing it.